Hi guys and welcome back. So today I'm going to be showing you how to make these cheesecake brownies. Let's begin. So to get started on the recipe, you'll want to make the brownie layer. So grab yourself a large mixing bowl and place in your butter. Then place this in the microwave and just melt it on 20-second intervals until it's melted. Then add in your cocoa powder and whisk in until it's fully incorporated. You'll notice the mixture becomes smooth and glossy. This is what you're looking for. Then you can go ahead and add in your sugar. Whisk this in until it's fully incorporated. It will change your consistency as it will become much more granular and thick. This is completely normal, don't worry. Then add in your eggs and just whisk in until fully incorporated, and you will notice that the mixture has alleviated and become much looser and back to the smooth and glossy stage. This is what you're looking for. Then you can go ahead and add in the flour and chocolate chips, not forgetting to then give it a good stir. You don't need a whisk, you can just use a spatula for this and work it in until the brownie batter has just incorporated. You're not looking to take it any further than that. Then go ahead and grab your 9x9 inch square cake tin, which has been lined with some parchment paper, and get all of that brownie batter in there, or as much of it as you possibly can anyway, and just spread and level it out to make sure it's even. Then you can just set this aside while you make the cheesecake layer, as we won't be partially baking this as we'll bake them both at the same time. For the cheesecake layer, grab yourself a clean mixing bowl and place in your soft cheese. Then you can go ahead and add in the sugar, followed by the plain flour. Then add in your sour cream, or if you can't get sour cream, natural yogurt will also work well, followed by the eggs and vanilla, and just whisk this until you have a very liquid kind of cheesecake batter. It may not be completely liquid, but it will be thicker than water, but it's still quite loose. Pour this on top of the brownie batter and just spread and level it out as best as you possibly can. Then you can go ahead and cover this with some tin foil, as you don't want the cheesecake to colour too much, as you want to keep it looking quite pale, and this is how most people would like it. Then place into your preheated oven and bake off. All that information will be in the blog post, so don't forget to check that out. It will be in the description down below. So once it's baked, you can then remove the tin foil and place into the fridge to firm up. This is what I like to do. Then you can go ahead and cut it up into as many or as few pieces as you like. I went with 9, as this gives you a generous amount, as it is very rich and you don't need a big portion, but these are very big portions anyway. So if you're looking to share these with friends, you can probably cut them in half again, as you know, you can always go back for seconds or even thirds if you're feeling particularly greedy. Not greedy in a bad way, you're enjoying it. But here are what they look like. You've got that classic kind of New York style cheesecake on top and the brownie on the bottom. Just look at that, look how good they look. It's really well as well, because the brownie is dense, the cheesecake is dense but light at the same time. It's very weird. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe for more from me, and I'll be back again very soon with another recipe, so join me then. In the meanwhile, don't forget to check out the description. I'll be a link to this recipe, a link to my blog, and links to all my social media, so don't forget to go and follow me over on there. But that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed. Bye guys.